In Russia, Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov praised US President-elect Donald Trump for remarks suggesting that the US push for Ukraine's NATO membership contributed to Russia's invasion. This comment comes as the war shows no signs of slowing down. On the ground, Russian forces continue to advance in Ukraine, with the Russian Defense Ministry reporting the capture of 2 Ukrainian settlements in the Donetsk region, Terny near Siversk and Neskoshny further south. As Russian forces close in, steelmaker Matin West announced the closure of its coal mine near Pokrovsk, just a few kilometers from the front lines to protect workers from the advancing troops. Meanwhile, Ukraine's military launched its largest missile and drone attacks on Russian territory, targeting the towns of Saratov and Injil, causing damage to factories. In response, Russia's Ministry of Defense vowed retaliation, accusing Ukraine of using US and UK supplied missiles in the attacks. On the energy front, Russia has accused the US of attempting to sabotage the Turk Stream pipeline, the last remaining conduit for Russian gas exports into Europe. This comes amid an energy crisis in Moldova's breakaway region of Transnistria, where power cuts have been ongoing since January 1st due to the suspension of Russian gas exports. The region is also dealing with an unresolved debt dispute with Moldova, which refuses to recognize the $709 million debt Russia claims. In a shift for Europe's energy future, Czech Prime Minister Petr Fiala announced that Czech would no longer need to import Russian oil. The country is set to meet its oil needs from the west following the expansion of the Italian TEL pipeline. Back in the war zone, the head of the International Maritime Organization warned of growing risks to seafarer safety and the environment as more vessels join Russia's shadow fleet, bypassing international regulations. On the diplomatic front, German Defense Minister Boris Pistorius, alongside Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky, reaffirmed efforts to strengthen Europe's defense in light of anticipated changes in US leadership. Zelensky also revealed continued discussions with French President Emmanuel Macron about the potential deployment of Western troops in Ukraine to help secure any peace deal that might end the war. Finally, NATO chief Mark Rutte announced plans to launch a new mission aimed at protecting undersea cables in the Baltic Sea region, following deliberate attacks on critical infrastructure amid the ongoing conflict.